Yulka led Danko into the bedroom. She sat him down on the bed and shoved a thick, leather-bound book into his hands. Here, learn it. By morning, I want it all read. We'll start transforming. Maybe we could kiss first, he asked, puckering his lips and leaning toward her. Too early. My dad said he'd have you executed if you become my husband before the proper time. How am I supposed to read such a huge book in one night? Don't close your eyes, then you'll manage. Without hesitation, Yulka changed clothes right in front of him and flopped into bed. Danko sighed heavily and opened the first page. The book turned out to be magical. The words leapt off the page toward him. And by morning, the boy had conquered it. The spells felt like they had fused with his very being.
In the midst of a cursed, forgotten land, he walked alone with trembling hands. Lost his home, lost his name, running from a plague without shame. Then through the dark she came to him, eyes like fire, scales that gleam. Marry me, the serpent hissed, or the plague will steal your final kiss. Oh, serpent bride, take me far from this night. Wrap your coils and hold me tight. Let the world burn, let the bells cry. With you I'll stand, or I'll gladly die. Oh, serpent bride. Over cliffs and into flame, across her back he played the game. And through her lair of crystal light, he found strange peace in endless night. But in the hall of emerald flame, the plague came whispering his name. A beautiful ghost with deadly breath, promising love, delivering death. He took the hand of the monster queen. She shed her scales, no longer mean. The curse was shattered, the bells were sung. The plague turned soft, its rage undone. Oh, serpent bride, you turn the tide, from shadows deep to stars that shine. Let the legend say, 'neath the blood-red sky, a boy found love and death passed by.
Yulka woke up, looking all sleepy and tousled. So, Prince Charming, did you manage to get through the spells? She stretched and yawned. Well then, let's go to the river for a swim. Loosen up a bit. We'll do the transformation there.
The mountain river was cool and babbling. Nearby stood a little pavilion for changing clothes with benches inside. A vendor appeared, selling halva and cotton candy. Snake children were jumping off a diving board into the water a bit farther down. Yulka's father, the Serpent King Stotankatuk, was walking his leopard, dressed in a bathrobe and slippers. He waved to them and squinted. "All right, let's see what you've learned." Danko groaned, muttered the spells aloud, and a wave of pain swept through his body. His skin began to stretch. The pain was unbearable. "What the hell is this?" he screamed in agony. Yulka spat on him to ease the pain a little. "Hang in there, darling. It's just because it's your first time. It won't be this bad next time." Danko kept howling and writhing until at last he transformed into a half-snake. His head and arms remained human, but his torso and legs had turned into a long, powerful serpent's body. The king burst out laughing. The children clapped their hands. "Well done! Almost got it right on the first try. You've got talent, I see." Danko stopped twitching. The pain was gone, and he stared at his new tail in bewilderment. Holy crap! If my mother were alive, this would have killed her. Yulka, beaming, flew over and kissed him on the cheek. "I never doubted you." Then she turned into a half-snake herself, took his hand, and together they slithered off through the park. Ahead of them loomed a mountain. They began to coil and climb their way up the winding path. Crawling was hard for Danko. He wasn't used to it yet. Yulka kept looking back and calling to him. Come on, don't fall behind. It's beautiful up there. You'll love it." Danko was out of breath, grabbing at rocks and helping himself along with his hands. When they finally reached the summit, he looked down, and the height made his head spin. But oddly enough, he liked being a serpent. You could climb this high, feel the sun's warmth, and look down on the world. Below, a winding blue river coiled between fields and forests that seemed to beckon him. He felt like he wanted to explore every corner of it. Yulka spread her arms wide. "Look, all of this is our kingdom, and now you'll be ruler of it too." Then they twined together and basked in the sunlight. By the time they slithered back down, Danko no longer felt tired. He was energized and full of life. For the first time in his life, he felt truly great and powerful.
In the midst of a cursed, forgotten land, he walked alone with trembling hands. Lost his home, lost his name, running from a plague without shame. Then through the dark she came to him, eyes like fire, scales that gleamed. "Marry me," the serpent hissed, "or the plague will steal your final kiss." Oh, serpent, run!